My beloved child, I have seen the depths of your sorrow, the silent tears you've cried in the stillness of night. But hear this truth, the tears that fall next will not come from anguish but from joy overflowing. I, the Lord your God, step into your life with the fullness of my presence. I come not to observe from a distance, but to surround you, entirely, with comfort that penetrates the very marrow of your soul and strength that flows like a river through your spirit. Right now, I breathe into your heart a courage that does not falter. I sow within you seeds of unshakable love and steadfast strength, seeds that will blossom in due time with beauty you've not yet imagined. I am placing treasures into your life, gifts of grace and restoration. Stretch out your arms, receive them not with doubt, but with faith as bold as the sunrise. Much is about to change around you, and even more within you. But do not fear the shift, simply believe. My word is your nourishment, life-giving, peace-infusing, liberating. Let it wash over your heart like waves upon the shore. My voice is the gentle wind that steadies your spirit. My promises are the blanket that guards your days and shelters your nights. Wherever you go, my truth follows, shielding you with divine protection. I will transform your past into wisdom, your scars into testimonies. The traps that once ensnared you will lose their grip. You will no longer stumble where you once fell. The echoes of betrayal and the sting of old wounds will fade under the healing of my touch. I will lighten the burden pressing on your mind and erase from your memory the faces that pierced your heart. I am here now, closer than the breath in your lungs. Be still. Feel me. Let your soul absorb this nearness. This is the hour of breakthrough. Do not resist the grace that seeks you now. Let your heart unfold. Allow transformation to begin. The enemy may whisper about your past mistakes, but I declare they hold no power here. My word, alive and true, cuts through every lie. The former things have passed. Behold, everything is being renewed. You are no longer who you once were. I have formed you anew. Let go of the chains of habit and vice, of every thought that drags you backward. Anger, bitterness, unforgiveness, these I will uproot and cast far from your life. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are forgiven. No accusation can cling to you. No wound can define you. The past cannot bind you unless you turn back to it. But I am calling you forward, higher, deeper into the life I've destined for you. Receive this love that washes over you like the first light of morning. When you see your reflection, speak the truth aloud. My God loves me. He watches over me. He walks with me. Speak it until the words ignite within, until every corner of your being burns with hope. My spirit is already moving within you, kindling a fire that consumes all doubt, despair, and fear. You are of immeasurable worth. There is light in your future. There is greatness in my plans for you. Even now, I am surrounding you with those who see your value, those who will uplift, not diminish, who will walk beside you on the path I've prepared. Do not close your heart to the opportunities one am placing before you. Accept this sacred invitation, give me your heart. Trust that I can restore, reshape, and rebuild all things. I am awakening your sleeping dreams, bringing clarity to your vision, and fresh energy to your thoughts. I am sketching joy upon your face, joy that will open new paths before you. Each morning, you will rise not in weariness, but with purpose, renewed strength flowing through your hands to create, to build, to bless. When you fall to your knees in prayer, my spirit will meet you there. You will be empowered with a strength not of this world. I will make you a vessel of divine creativity, first within your home, and then beyond, to places you have not yet imagined. And if you felt this word stir something in your heart, if you've been encouraged, lifted, or found peace, I invite you to support the message. Your super thanks offering helps share this light with others who are waiting for a word like this. You become part of the spread of truth, of love, of hope. Now inhale deeply, for this is not the end, far from it. The path I've set before you still unfolds, rich with purpose and filled with glory for my name. I have chosen you not by accident, not by coincidence, but with intention. You are known by me, and through your life, I will reveal my holiness. I have placed within you the spark of transformation, and I am calling you to rise in my strength. Embrace this sacred calling with the full weight of your being. Receive this power, not from the world, but from me, this divine fire that cannot be extinguished. Let me become the center of your life, not as a distant idea, but as the very heartbeat of your existence. Seek me early, with purpose. Come to me in prayer at the break of day. Open the scriptures, and let my voice rise from every page. Enter into my presence with reverence and expectation. Outside, the world may tremble, but within my presence you will find safety, warmth, and peace that nothing can steal from you. This is holy ground, this is your resting place, this is where time bends and eternity whispers. No moment spent with me is wasted. Every second you offer becomes a seed of multiplied blessing. Give me all of your love, not just part of it. Pour out your heart, engage your thoughts, surrender your soul. Let go of the weight that pulls you downward, the anxious thoughts that wear you thin, the voices that exhaust your spirit. In a world drowning in fear, confusion, and brokenness, let me be your shelter. As darkness grows and love grows cold, my light will guide you. Beneath my wings, no storm will crush you. No heat will burn you, no cold will freeze your soul. My presence revives what was withering, and my spirit breathes new fire into your faith. But guard your heart. Do not entertain the bitterness of those who reject me or the deceit of those who trade obedience for temporary success. Do not follow the ones who preach gain without sacrifice or joy without surrender. Such roads are illusions. The truth is in the sowing. Plant seeds of compassion, feed those who hunger, quench the thirst of the weary, speak healing to the brokenhearted. Give not just words but life. Begin in your own home. Let kindness dwell where you live. And do not be afraid of not having enough, for I am your provider. Your cupboards will not be bare, your work will prosper, your ideas will bloom, your steps will be steady, when you live in honor of my word. You do not need to grasp at blessings, they will come to you as you walk in honesty. You do not need to scheme or steal, for I am a Father who gives with abundance. You were not called to blend in with a corrupted world, but to shine apart from it. Walk uprightly. Flee from the company of the wicked, from those who tempt you to abandon the path of truth. I must be your treasure, not one of many, but the one who fills the center of your soul. Give me everything, not out of duty, but out of love, your trust, your perseverance, your courage, your truthfulness. Trust me deeply. If you've seen my goodness before, you have only glimpsed a fraction. There is more. I will open the floodgates of heaven for those who cling to me. Blessed are you, not because of your circumstances, but because I walk with you. Each morning you rise, my love will surround you. The air you breathe will carry my grace. The quiet touch of my hand will give you courage, even when the path is steep. I will never leave you. You and I, together, we will move forward with power. With me, you are unshakable. No mountain too high, no enemy too strong. You will leap over walls, silence darkness, defeat what once defeated you. You will conquer, not just in the seen world, but in the invisible one, where true battles are fought and won. You do not need to fear what tomorrow brings. Your future is not hidden from me. It is written, sealed with my promises, secured in my word. And that word speaks life over you, life filled with peace, strength, joy, and clarity. You are called to live not in survival but in victory. Every gift, every ounce of strength, every breath of joy, it all flows from me. I go before you each day and renew my mercies every morning. The emptiness that once drained your soul will vanish. I will fill the void with purpose and passion. You will not cry in the dark anymore without comfort. My power sets captives free. My hand restores what was broken. Do not return to the chains I shattered. Do not retreat into fear or old sorrows. You are not who you once were. I have placed new fire in your chest, a new melody in your heart. Stay in the light. Remain as you are in this moment, hopeful, determined, dreaming boldly, rooted in courage. Let not the shadows of your past drag you backward. The nights of anguish will not revisit you. You are held by my everlasting love, and I will make sure you never forget it. Keep your eyes open wider. Look deeper. I am moving all around you. Tune your spirit to hear my voice, subtle but unmistakable. Each breath, each heartbeat, I am with you. I am shaping your steps and strengthening your soul. And with every sunrise, I will fill you again, with calm, with courage, with laughter. You are more than you know. You are my masterpiece, my treasure, my reflection. You carry my likeness, you sense it, don't you? That spark in your soul is a piece of me. I gave you breath, I gave you life, and I will never take my eyes off of you. Your journey is not forgotten. It continues under the shelter of my everlasting love. Nothing in your past defines you, not your failures, not your sins, not the pain you've endured. I call you mine. I have chosen you and set my seal upon your life. All of heaven bears witness that you are my beloved, an heir to my kingdom, to my promises, to my power. You carry my name, and that name strikes fear into the heart of the enemy. He trembles because he sees my protection surrounding you like fire. He knows I am your refuge, your provider, your ever-present help. You lack nothing with me. You are more than victorious, not someday, not maybe, but always. That has never changed. Do not walk the path of those who once stood in my light but turned away, seduced by the lies of their accuser. Though they were loved, they doubted. Though they were called, they ran. Their hearts grew cold and their ears grew deaf to my voice. I pleaded with them, waited patiently, offered mercy, but they wandered, aimless and heavy with sorrow, seeking peace where it could not be found. You, my child, are not meant for such a life. I have been speaking to your heart, stirring your spirit, calling you closer. My word is not a distant echo. It is living, breathing, burning with truth. It has never failed, and it will not fail you now. Rise. Let faith awaken in you. Let courage grow roots deep within your soul. The enemy is a shadow, empty, powerless, desperate to make noise with guilt and regret, waving the past before you like a flag. But I have rendered his weapons useless. They hold no power against my truth, no strength against my spirit. Trusting me is not a burden. It does not cost you your dignity, your joy, or your hope. It gives you all of these and more. You were not created to be broken, defeated, or silenced. You were formed by my hands to walk in authority, to live in my glory, to speak life where there is death. You will go where many are afraid to step. You will lift your hands over the weary and see the sick restored. You will walk into storms and speak peace. You will open your mouth and giants will fall, not by might, not by human wisdom, but by my spirit moving through you. That is who you are to me, strong, steady, faithful. A warrior who walks humbly, speaks wisely, and loves deeply. A carrier of my presence. A vessel of miracles. A reflection of my Son. Do not shrink back. Do not entertain the thought that you are small. I declare over you that you are chosen, cherished, filled with purpose and destined for impact. I am not ashamed to call you mine, and nothing you face can change that. Tell me you believe this. Tell me you still love me. Though the road ahead may be narrow, though trials may rise like waves, I will make you unshakable. Your faith in me will be your strength. Your trust will be your shield. Your worship will be your weapon. Do not fear the fire, it refines. Do not run from the battle, I have already overcome. Fix your eyes on what I have spoken over you. Let my promises anchor your soul. I have walked with you through dark valleys and you did not see me, but I was there. I have lifted the weight from your shoulders more times than you know. When your soul was weary, I was the one who whispered peace and gave you breath again. If you will seek me, not once, not casually, but with all the intensity of your heart, if you will enter your secret place, shut the noise of the world out, and let me fill that space with my presence, then I will move in your life with undeniable power. If you worship me in the quiet moments, in the hidden places, in purity and in truth, I will meet you there. Heaven will bend low to listen when you cry out. And I will not remain silent. I will lift you. I will restore you. I will break every chain with the authority of my name. There is nothing in your life hidden from me. Every tear you have shed, I have counted. Every ache in your soul, I have felt. When you lay your heart bare before me, when you surrender the future you do not understand into my hands, heaven rejoices. I command my angels to encamp around you, to go before you and guard what belongs to me. I will carry your burdens, not by your striving, not by your intellect, but by the force of my spirit. You will not be overcome. You will rise, because my strength lifts the ones I love, and I do not withhold my help from the faithful. Those who choose to dwell in doubt, who refuse to believe, who mock the very voice that would heal them, these walk away from what I long to give. They turn their backs on the very source of life and wonder why they remain empty. But to the one who dares to trust, who opens the door of their heart even trembling, I pour out blessing upon blessing. I draw near to every cry that echoes from a soul in desperation. When you bring your needs to me, when you lay them before me with open hands, know this, I am already moving. Soon you will see it with your eyes. Let your heart love me purely, without masks or hesitation. Come to me not with fear, but with awe that trembles in longing. Do not delay when you feel the pull. Come quickly, let your spirit respond before the moment passes. Keep your hope alive, guard it like a flame in the wind, never letting it die out. Let belief rise in your chest like a song and speak it into the air. I am not distant from you. My presence is the very atmosphere that surrounds you. Even when the sky cracks with thunder, when others vanish without a word, when the plans you held dear fall apart like dust, I remain. I hold you. I breathe within you. I burn in your soul. I shine where your path seemed dark. I am your stillness in the noise. I have come to wash away your guilt, to lift the heaviness that presses down your soul. No longer will you drag the weight of shame behind you. I have prepared an inheritance for you, not only in eternity but now, here, in this life. Blessings flow toward you. Peace is waiting to take your hand. I have placed you in a garden of deep love, where the soil is rich with my grace. Day and night, I am with you. Whether the wind bites or the sun warms, you are covered. That hollow echo inside you, the ache of loneliness, the gnawing fear that something terrible waits around the corner, I am removing it. The wound that betrayal left, the ache of being abandoned and forgotten, the silent cries of a soul torn in two, my glory has descended upon you to silence those memories. I speak life to the broken places. I stretch out my hand to you, not in judgment, but to raise you from the dust. I lift you toward the future I've designed, one filled with strength and promise. Let the tears you shed for those who never saw your worth begin to dry. Do not preserve a sacred corner in your heart for those who brought you pain. If they walk away, let them. If they return, weigh their presence carefully. Not everyone who smiles carries peace. I do not call you to isolation, but I do ask for your heart. Trust me with it. Let me be the one who arranges your love, your connections, your steps. My timing is never rushed. My answers are never shallow. Do not beg for the return of those who betrayed you. Let me teach you how to value yourself, how to honor the treasure within you. You are mine. You bear my spirit. Like a gentle dove, my spirit rests upon you, sweet, calm, and holy. Do not wound it with bitterness or recklessness. Guard it as you would guard a newborn life. Just as the dove shields its young from the storm, so I will cover your soul. I will comfort your spirit with my nearness. There will come a day when you stand before me, and light will flood every dark moment you endured. But that day is not yet. For now, I want you to taste heaven even here, to feel eternity brush against your skin, to know what it means to be truly loved without end. Let this love take root in you, this love brighter than the stars, tender as morning light, fierce as the fire of my holiness. I long to bless you. I long to wrap you in my care. Accept this truth, not as an idea, but as a promise written into your very being. Your life is held securely in my hands. Allow me to shape the path before you. I never intended for you to walk alone, consumed by need or choked by fear. I never destined you to survive in shadows, always waiting for the next blow. Let go of fear. Loosen your grip on what is fading. As long as breath fills your lungs, you have more than just survival, you carry the seed of promise. With faith, doors swing open. With faith, miracles are born. So now, go, stand before those you love. Put your hands on their shoulders and let your eyes speak peace. Say the words that heal, God loves you. And I love you too. Let your tears fall freely. Let your soul release its burden. A miracle begins with that love. Restoration unfolds with every word spoken in sincerity. Healing breathes into your home. What I've sent is already near, hovering, arriving, settling like morning dew. Receive it. Let gratitude rise in you like a river. Tomorrow I will come again. I will speak again. My voice will find you, and peace will rest upon you. I wait for you, not from afar, but right here. My hand is stretched out. My joy flows toward you. Let it wash over your heart. Breathe deeply. Let the quiet fill you. This moment is not the end. It is the beginning of something holy. I write my words on your heart, not with ink, but with fire that cannot be erased. Remember now, nothing you face is forever. Pain passes. Sorrow weakens. The sharp edge of anguish will be dulled by my hand. What pierces you today will be soothed by my touch. You need another miracle, and you shall have it. But first, remain still. Keep the flame of your faith alive. I will use everything necessary to bring my promise to pass. The walls around you will fall. The burdens pressing you down will lift. Let this word settle in your mind like morning light. I am the one who walks before you, the shepherd of your soul, the guardian of your path. You shall not be forsaken. My provision will surround you like morning dew, nourishing every corner of your life. There will be bread on your table, oil in your jars, and peace in the walls of your home. But more than provision, I will restore to you the joy you believed was lost forever. That sorrow which clung to your soul like shadows at dusk will break apart and vanish like mist in the presence of the rising sun. No longer will you awaken each day under the crushing weight of despair, dragging behind you the chains of weariness and resignation. I am removing the veil from your eyes. I am causing you to see with clarity the beauty of the days to come, the future I have prepared for you, radiant with hope and filled with promise. So do not release your grip from my hand. Let your fingers remain intertwined with mine, for in the hour of trial I will uphold you, and when impossibilities rise like towering waves, I will stand between you and every storm. I am your shield, your counselor, the light that breaks through your longest night, the gentle voice that leads you when all other voices grow cruel or silent. I have not changed. I am your everlasting Father, and I have loved you with a love that has no beginning and will never find an end. I know the pain that has bruised your heart. I have seen the wounds that left you numb, and I understand why trust is so difficult. You want to believe again, but disappointment echoes louder than hope in the chambers of your thoughts. Doubt rises like a wind against your faith, striking it over and over against the walls of your mind. But I say to you, rest now. Lay down your weapons. You don't need to fight me. Breathe in the peace that I pour over you. Let your soul open like a garden touched by spring. I will come in, not with force, but with glory. I will enter with a shining sword, not to wound, but to destroy every lie, every cruel whisper, every seed of unbelief that has buried itself in your heart. I will cast it far away, into the abyss, where it can never touch you again. You have seen my hand before. You have tasted my mercy, but time and troubles have clouded your memory. Fear has wrapped itself around your thoughts, and the pressure of not knowing what tomorrow holds has stolen the sweetness of yesterday's miracles. Today I breathe life into what has grown dormant within you. I reach into the deep places of your heart and awaken what you thought had withered beyond revival. Those dreams, tucked away, covered in the dust of forgotten years, I bring them forth again. I ignite the spark that once burned bright in your youth, the fire that once moved you with passion and vision. Do not look at the number of your years and say it is too late. I exist outside of time, and I see you not as the world does, but with eyes of eternity. Your beauty before me is untouched by age, unmarred by failure. I see in you the glory of the one I created. I see value this world could never measure. I have watched over you with a jealousy that no earthly love can comprehend. I have never let you fall without being there to raise you. When you collapsed in grief, when you stumbled in sin, when you drowned in loneliness, I was the one who lifted you from the abyss. Not once, not twice, but again and again and again. I never grew weary of coming for you. 7 times you fell, and 7 times I carried you back into the light. 1,000 times I picked you up with arms full of mercy. You are still breathing today because my love never let go. Let that be your proof. Let it be enough to silence every accusation of the enemy. Now, in these final days, I am pouring out my spirit without measure upon those who cry out to me with sincere hearts. I do not turn away from the desperate. I do not ignore the broken. To you I give this promise of life, a life filled with hope that does not fade when winds rise or clouds gather. My hand is stretched out, touching the core of your being. I do not patch wounds, I heal them. I do not numb pain, I restore what was lost. From this day forward, your heart will not be ruled by sorrow. Tears will still fall, but not from anguish. They will flow with the force of holy joy, the kind that stirs the deepest wells of gratitude. You will weep when you remember how far I've brought you, and you will cry again when you realize all that I'm about to unfold, not only for you, but for your family and for every generation that follows after you. I am in the details. The unexpected phone call, the open door, the reconciled relationship, the unseen accident I steered you away from, these are not coincidences. They are fingerprints of my love, engraved upon your days like hidden treasures for you to discover. And now, in the quiet, let your ears be tuned to my whisper. Stay still, just for a moment, and know that I am here. I will reveal to you what lies ahead, not in fear but in wisdom. I will uncover the traps the enemy has laid, expose the crooked paths and the hearts of those who walk in pretense. I will speak plainly when danger is near and uncover every deceit that aims to derail you. But I will also reveal the beauty of my workings, the moments when heaven touches earth, the divine connections I orchestrate, the people I place beside you so that you may lift them and be lifted in return. You are rising, not just into awareness of me, but into the fullness of who I created you to be. The veil is lifting, and your identity is no longer shaped by wounds, opinions, or regrets, but by my truth spoken over you before time began. As you come to see yourself through my eyes, you will never again allow the voices of shame to silence you or the weight of condemnation to press you down. Those chains are broken. I alone speak the final word over your life, and that word is not failure, it is redemption. It is purpose. It is destiny. Your pain is not permanent. The trials you've endured are giving way to a blessing far greater than the sorrow they brought. I have loved you with an unbreakable love, a love that neither sleeps nor falters, a love that burns eternally and surrounds you with a power that never grows weary. I have prepared blessings that are not confined to time, gifts that will revisit your soul when you need them most, like echoes of hope in the hour of your desperation. The gates of my presence stand wide open for you. You are not cast away, you are not disqualified. Draw near to me without hesitation. Come boldly, with the assurance that I receive you completely. I mend the soul, I bind the wounds that still ache within you. Even the secret hurt, the one you rarely speak of, that pain has lost its grip today. It no longer has the power to torment your thoughts. My forgiveness has reached into the depths of you, and it is finished. You are not defined by guilt, nor are you sentenced to carry the weight of what you cannot undo. Do not lose peace over the pieces of your past you cannot fix. Walk in humility. Ask for forgiveness where you must. Make right what you can. Pay back what is owed. Speak truth and live honorably. But if they who hold bitterness refuse to grant you peace, that burden is not yours to carry. I have made you clean. I have called you forgiven. Let those who linger in anger remain in the shadows of yesterday. You, my child, are stepping into the light. Give me every weight, every wound that still echoes in your emotions, every lie that was planted in your heart and left you doubting your worth. Even after all this time, I see it still troubles you. But I am your healer. I am the one who lifts off the sorrow you buried deep and replaces it with my joy. I am the Lord your Redeemer, the one who reaches into the pit and raises you high. The one who silences the voice of the accuser and fills your mouth with songs of freedom. I am not distant. I am not abstract. I am not a fading thought. I am real, and you know this. You've seen what happens when you kneel and speak to me. Miracles are born in those moments. And even in the fiercest storm, when the winds howl and everything shakes around you, I remain your shelter. You are not alone in the darkness. You are not abandoned to chaos. My love surrounds you like an impenetrable wall. Despair will never own you, not now, not ever. Even if today feels heavy, even if strength feels far from you, do not give up. Do not look at the judgment of others. Fix your eyes on me. Let my presence anchor you. Let my truth uphold you. No one in all creation loves you as I do. No one else can redeem you, cleanse you, or call you by name with the authority I hold. You are mine. And if you trust in me, no voice can curse what I have blessed. No power can enslave you when I have set you free. So rise. This is not just another day. This is the hour of your release. Let go of the lies that have caged you. The accusations that tried to keep you small, none of them hold truth. You are no longer buried beneath shame. I lift you now. I wipe away every record of sin, every shadow of depression, every remnant of fear. I pour my joy into you like morning sunlight after a long night. Take my hand, for I did not design you to walk through fire alone. I am beside you. I am your refuge and your unwavering hope. I will guard you with tenderness and shield you with my truth. You will rest in peace and wake with strength. You do not need to tremble at the arrows of adversity. They will not strike you. You do not need to fear disease. It will not come near you or your home. Thousands may fall beside you, 10,000 at your right hand, but you will remain unshaken. You are covered in the blood of the Lamb, hidden in the power of the cross. The enemy may roar like a lion, but he will find you defended. You will not be broken. You will not be disgraced. You will not be overtaken. My angels surround you. I have sent them with orders to guard you, to stand watch over you in every hour. Because you have chosen to trust in me, I place my seal upon you. My blessing will not be revoked. My promises will not fail. My word lives. It breathes power and pours light into every shadow of your life. Keep my words before you. Let them dwell richly in your heart. Share them with joy. Let my truth rise with the dawn and fill your soul like new wine. I will touch the hidden places of your memory and bring healing to the wounds you thought time would never mend. I will set you free from the echoes of pain that once defined you. Yes, wounds have marked your journey. The sorrow you've carried was real. But my love has always been deeper than the pain, wider than the sorrow, stronger than the silence. I am not distant, nor am I slow to answer. My presence steadies the soul like an anchor in the storm. When I call your name, I do so with infinite tenderness, for I formed you in love, and I remember you always. You are never forsaken, never cast aside, never lost in the crowd. You are mine. In moments when you ache, when your heart cries out for comfort no human words can offer, turn to me. I will not delay. I will not turn my face away. My arms are strong enough to carry all that burdens you. I will wrap you in a peace that silences torment, a faith that rises like a fire in dry bones. I will breathe strength into you again. You are surrounded by the unseen, heaven's warriors, sent to shield you, to war on your behalf, to keep you standing when all else falls. You are not abandoned in your struggle. You are not walking in shadows alone. You are a new creation, reborn through grace, and within you dwells the power to cast out tormenting thoughts, to silence the whispers of fear. Even if you stumble, even if the weight of this world overtakes you for a moment, my love will not fade. If your heart turns back to me, if you rise from the dust with even a whisper of hope, I will meet you. I will open doors no man can shut. I will give you fresh ground to stand on. I will wash your stains in mercy, and the accuser will hold no claim over you. Affliction will visit this earth, it always has, but the words I speak to you make you more than a survivor. They make you victorious. The enemy is already defeated. His roar is hollow. His power is broken. No force in all of creation can overcome the one who holds you. No one can rob you of the joy I've placed in your spirit. Hold fast to what I say. Do not yield to imaginary fears that others try to plant in your heart. Many will speak lies, many will wrap fear in convincing words. But you, I have called you to rise above the noise. You will not be shaken. You will not be swayed if you trust in me with your whole heart. Guard your spirit. Do not allow confusion to take root. Do not let old sins, hidden habits, or subtle temptations creep back into your soul like thieves in the night. But even in your vigilance, walk in mercy. Show compassion to the broken, grace to the wandering. Do not push away the sinner. Do not turn your heart cold toward those who have forgotten me. Love them. Pray for them. Speak with gentleness. Remind them that I am not far from them. Tell them that my mercy still flows, that I have not turned my face from them. If they return to me, even now, I will welcome them with rejoicing. These words I speak, they are not fleeting. They will echo within your soul, whether in sorrow or in song, in trial or in triumph. I am the one who lifts you from despair. I am the one who places peace like a shield upon you. Do not reject this love. Do not doubt the depth of my heart for you. Tomorrow, I will be here again, waiting to wrap you in my presence, ready to pour out strength for the road ahead. My love is not seasonal. It is not earned. It does not waver with your feelings. You belong to me. I care for you more tenderly than any earthly hand could ever manage. I speak to you not with wrath, but with gentleness. I watch over you like a father guarding his beloved child. You are mine, now and forever. Your heart is in my keeping. I nourish your soul with the bread of life, and I surround you with angelic hosts, guardians who move at my command, always alert, always battling the forces that seek to steal your peace. My vigilance does not sleep. I do not blink when danger nears. I shelter you from what you do not even see coming. And I long for you to know me, not by reputation or religious routine, but truly. I long for you to see my heart, unfiltered and undistorted. Many speak in my name but do not reflect my truth. They misunderstand my heart. My purpose has never been to destroy or to crush you. I do not call you to suffer endlessly for some hidden lesson. I came to rescue, to redeem, to restore. I forgave you before you even knew how to ask. I saved you while you were still lost. I want you with me, not just for a moment, but forever. I know your humanity. I see your flaws, your tendencies, your history, and none of it surprises me. None of it changes the fact that I love you. I don't keep a record of your failures to use them against you. I don't set traps to test you or bring unnecessary burdens into your life just to see you struggle. When hardship comes, do not assume I have turned away. Instead, come closer. Draw near. Kneel and speak to me with honest faith, and I will answer. I will give you my love, unfiltered and full. I will renew your hope like morning dew. I will let my mercy meet you with every sunrise. Each morning is a new beginning, an invitation to know me more. Listen. In the stillness, my voice whispers love. You are my beloved. And it is my will that you rise to greet each day clothed in my spirit, flooded by my kindness, focused on all that is good and pure and noble. Yes, there will be hardship, but even in that, my voice remains your refuge. Trust in what I say. I have overcome the world. I hold the answer within myself. I live in you. Keep remembering what I've spoken to you, those promises etched into your soul, the blessings poured into your days, the truth I've declared over your life. Let your voice speak these truths aloud. Stand tall. Believe with your whole being. My love is not fragile, and my presence is not fleeting. I am with you always, shielding you from the shadows. You don't have to chase feelings or walk by what you see. Trust in my love, it will not fail. Every instant you offer to me is not lost. It returns to you as a stream of blessing, flowing deeper than you can comprehend. Every breath of adoration you whisper, every silent cry of reverence, ascends to my heavenly throne and draws my spirit close. Even now, in the stillness of where you are, my presence wraps around you like a sheltering embrace. My spirit brings calm to your restless thoughts, unravels the knots of confusion within, and lifts the weight that presses on your chest. I restore what was broken. I reorder what has been scattered. I breathe life into your soul once more. This is where your true journey begins again, not as a continuation of the past, but as a holy renewal. You will no longer allow what defiled to find shelter in your spirit. You will guard your heart with all diligence, for from it flow the issues of life. Your future is precious in my eyes, and I call you to walk with wisdom and discernment. Shield yourself from the corruption that saturates this world. Let your home be a sanctuary of truth, not a place where envy or deceit take root. Speak life to your children. Do not plant in them seeds of bitterness or division. Never let gossip or dishonor dwell in your words toward those close to you. Let love and integrity be the law of your lips. If you follow my instruction, you will be strengthened beyond what you thought possible. You will grow in discernment, and I will pour out spiritual gifts upon you, those treasures that I reserve for the faithful who walk in my ways. I long to place a covering over your home, to surround it with my heavenly armies and grant it the security only I can give. But understand this, your loyalty to me, even in abundance and triumph, is not optional, it is vital. When all is going well, do not drift away. When victories come, do not forget the one who led you to them. Keep your eyes fixed on me and walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. Do not entangle yourself in burdens that were never yours to carry. Stay away from conflicts that are not yours to resolve. Your energy is too sacred to waste on endeavors that drain your spirit and steal your time. Focus on what truly matters. See your own worth. Do not belittle yourself, for your value in my eyes is beyond all measure. Place me first in your house. Be diligent in caring for your family without faltering. Come to me in prayer, seek my face with all your heart. I will prosper you, for you are mine, and I delight in your growth and flourishing. Say it aloud if your soul agrees, I belong to you, Lord. Forever you are my God. I hear the cry of your heart even when no one else sees your tears. I do not ignore the silent struggles, the long nights, the quiet questions that wear down your hope. In those heavy hours when meaning seems to vanish from your life, when sorrow tightens its grip, I am near. Do not give in to despair. I know your thoughts. I understand every emotion that has passed through you, and because I know, I speak now to your spirit. You must listen, not merely with your ears but with the depths of your soul, so that joy may rise in you again. You were created with a holy purpose, not by chance, not by accident. Even if today you feel unworthy, even if your hands feel empty and your voice feels lost, I remind you now, you are a blessing to many. You always have been. These words come to shake the dust off your dreams and to remind you of who you are in me. You once dreamed bold dreams. You once believed you were meant for great things. And you were right. But opposition came, cruel, sharp, and unexpected. Enemies who walked in shadows tried to silence your spirit. You were wounded, and in your pain, you believed their lies. Your confidence faltered. Your faith was shaken. But this is the hour of your renewal. I, the Lord your God, have wiped away your sins. I do not rehearse your failures. I do not record your defeats. They are forgotten. You are not who you used to be. You are who I say you are. Be strong now. Be courageous not in yourself, but in me. I invite you again to dream, to believe, to hope, to build. There is still so much I desire to entrust to your care. I will bless you abundantly. I will fill your barns and storehouses with provision, both seen and unseen. But I speak this again with urgency. Feed daily on my word. Let it shape your inner world. Let it transform how you see, speak, and live. Do not grow tired of seeking me. In prayer, come boldly. I listen. I always listen. Each time you cry out to me, I am there, not as a distant deity, but as a father who bends low to hear his beloved child. I know what you have endured. I know how heavy your burdens have been. I have seen your battles. I have heard your groanings in secret. And I have not forgotten your faithfulness, especially in the fire of adversity. I will respond to every fear, every confusion, every question that has echoed in your soul. My peace will fill the aching spaces. That which causes you pain and steals your rest, I will deal with it. Whether I remove it completely or give you the strength to conquer it, I will not leave you powerless. I am pleased with you, even when you cannot see the fruit of your faith. I have seen you persevere when others would have given up. I have gone before you and made a way where there was none. I have healed you in moments you didn't even notice. I have kept you from dangers you never knew existed. My covenant with you stands firm. I will never abandon you. In the day of trouble, I will be your shelter. In the night of sorrow, I will be your song. When the road ahead feels impossible, pray. When your mind is clouded with confusion, pray. I will answer. I will lift you. I will speak to you with love, not condemnation. Do not lose your hope. Hold fast. I am the Lord who forms and unforms, who builds and uproots. Even when all feels like it's falling apart, trust me, I am working behind the veil. Walk away from the fear of judgment and the need for approval. Stay anchored in my presence. My word will strengthen your steps and illuminate your mind. Walk now, my beloved, not with fear or uncertainty, but with the unwavering assurance that I, the Lord your God, go before you. Let not your heart be entangled with the shadows of yesterday, nor your thoughts chained to what has passed. Fix your eyes upon me, for I am the light that leads you forward, and I make straight the path beneath your feet. Every word I have spoken to you is living and active. Do not let it slip from your grasp. Hold it fast. Bind it to your heart as a seal, and let it be the breath you live by. I have not forsaken you, nor shall I ever. Not in the heat of the day, nor in the silence of the night. Whether you are bowed beneath the weight of sorrow or standing at the edge of uncertainty, my arms remain open wide to receive you. Let no voice, not even the whisper of your own doubts, speak louder than my truth. Do not yield to the schemes of the enemy, nor believe that sin shall have the final word. Place your burdens into my hands each day, as often as they arise. I have come to lift what crushes you and to exchange your heaviness for peace. I desire to walk with you, to strengthen you, and to bring rest to your soul. You are not asked to carry everything alone, only to walk beside me, step by step, in trust. Though the road ahead may remain hidden to your eyes, I know it well. I have already walked it. And while you may not yet grasp the meaning behind what I say, I understand your heart, for I have seen it laid bare in the quiet mornings when grief clings to you like fog. I have watched your tears fall when no one else noticed. But now I draw near, not to rebuke, but to offer my shoulder, that you may lean into me and weep without fear. Let the sorrow fall, and place in my hands the weight you've carried too long. I am not weary of your pain. Do not let doubt rob you of the grace I freely offer. Trust, wholly and without reserve, that I am able to bring peace to the storm inside you. I alone can silence the mouths of those who wounded you, and I will cause them to see not your strength, but mine alive within you. It is I who will comfort you when the night is long and your soul cries out for rest. And when the morning comes, your eyes, though still red with tears, will behold the fruit of endurance, the breaking of despair, the rising of hope. For I am the Lord who keeps his promises, and the blessing you thought would never come is already near. Receive it not as a wish, but as a truth, for I am not a man that I should lie. I am the God of wonders, the one who does the impossible. Hear me now, I love you. These words are not mere comfort. They are healing. They are life. They are strength for your bones and calm for your mind. Place every fear, every anxious thought, every gnawing doubt into my hands. Let me dismantle what oppresses you. Let me bring an end to your restlessness. Let me transform your present with the power of my presence. I long to remove from you every anxious care and wash over your soul with peace that surpasses understanding. Those thoughts that torment you, that pull you under like deep waters, surrender them to me. Worry does not serve you, it steals from you. Give me just a moment of your attention, and I will turn that moment into a fountain of blessing that flows into the years to come. Do not suppress the groaning of your soul. Speak to me of what breaks you. I am not far. Tell me what haunts you in the quiet. What keeps you awake? What causes your heart to race and your breath to falter? Who has power over you, if not I? Who holds your life but your Creator? I am the one who formed you from dust and breathed into you the breath of life. I know what you long for even when you do not have the words. Your soul cries out for me, even now, and I am listening. Your heart is parched for my grace, your spirit faint from walking alone. That is why your sorrow deepens, why your loneliness lingers. Return to the fountain of living waters. Come and dwell in my presence again. Let my love be your refuge and my peace your portion. Fears shall not hold dominion over you. The words I speak are spirit and life. They are sent forth to restore what has been broken and to set the captives free. Remember this, you are not alone in this world. There are many who need your light, who draw strength from your courage. Stand firm not only for yourself, but for those who look to you in silence. Your path is not finished. The promise ahead still waits. Do not grow weary in well-doing. Do not forget the vow you made when you thought you could not go on. You cried out to me for strength, and I gave it to you. Even now you walk because I sustained you. Yes, I know, there are still things that overwhelm you. But you must know this, I have never left your side. And often, when the sorrow is deepest, my nearness is closest. In the darkness, my light shines brighter. So do not let your hands grow slack. Do not turn from what I have given you. Do not neglect the favor that now rests upon you. The victories you've seen are only the beginning, not the end. And do not sever yourself from those I have placed in your life, even the ones who have failed you. Forgive, as you have been forgiven. Be patient in the face of injustice. Let love be your armor, and peace your banner. Nothing is lost that is given into my hands. Take courage and take action, but do not be ruled by fear. Walk in wisdom and avoid the path of the wicked. I myself will open the doors you cannot open. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand and guide you into places of provision. Wherever you go, I will be with you. My love for you is not like the love of men. It does not waver, it does not fade. Begin each day with the assurance that I am already beside you. Your heart, tender and kind, moves me. Every work of your hands done in love, I will multiply. Every seed of compassion you plant, I will water and bring to harvest. And to those among you who are afraid to seek help, who tremble at the uncertainty of doctors or diagnoses, know this, I have never withdrawn my presence. I have never turned my face away. I hold the final word over your body and over your life, and I am still the God who heals. I do not change. The power that raised the dead and made the blind see is still mine today. My desire is not destruction but restoration. I will bring healing to your body and strength to your soul. Lay aside your fears and let my peace guard your heart and mind. You shall not lack. In your home, my provision will overflow. My hand will not grow weary, and my eye will not fail to see what you need. Stand firm in faith. Do not tremble. I will provide abundantly for you and your household. You will know the joy of security, and you will not be ashamed. I am enough. You need no other source, for I am the fountain that never runs dry. To those whose hearts have long groaned under the weight of financial strain, to those who have waited in silence, pressing on through anxious nights and empty hands, know this, your time of breakthrough is approaching with the surety of dawn after the longest night. The grip of lack is loosening. The chains of delay are breaking. What once seemed immovable is now beginning to shift. That which was locked is being unlocked by my command. The winds are changing, not by the force of man, but by the movement of my spirit. I am drawing provision into your life, not by accident, but by divine orchestration. You shall not remain at the gate of hope forever. The doors that once shut in your face are now opening wide at the sound of my voice. I am placing favor in the mouths of those you never expected to help you. I am raising up support from places hidden from your sight. The answer to your prayer has already been released. What your eyes have not yet seen, your spirit must begin to believe. Do not grow weary in the pressing. Do not let despair take root. My angels have already gone ahead of you, preparing places, influencing hearts, and making crooked paths straight. You will stand in rooms you thought were beyond your reach. You will be honored in situations where you once felt unseen. My hand is upon your labor, and even the tasks that once drained you will be touched by my grace. I have heard every cry, seen every tear, and remembered every seed sown in faith. Your faith has not been in vain. You have not walked alone, even in the silence. I was there when you thought no one saw. I was there when your strength began to fade. I am the one who has sustained you through every trial, and now I will pour out blessing not just for your survival, but for your abundance. Out of the overflow I will give you, others will be nourished. From the storehouse I am opening, you will draw not only enough for your need, but for the needs of many. I have placed within you treasures that cannot be measured by coin or title. Your smile, your kindness, your gentle word in the storm, these are reflections of my light through you. Even when you felt empty, you carried the power to lift another. Even when you were hurting, you healed with a touch, with a prayer, with the strength to keep showing up. This is the beauty I have placed within you, not only gifts, but a heart shaped by my love. I am here with you now, in this very moment, declaring this day holy. I call it a day of remembrance, not for your pain, but for my faithfulness. I have decreed protection over your steps. I have commanded the enemy to retreat. Nothing shall derail the path I have appointed for you. Though opposition surrounds you, though your enemies are strong and cunning, greater still is the one who walks beside you. I am not distant. I am not unaware. I know your fears, I know your needs, and I move with compassion toward you. Bring your burdens and lay them down here at my feet. Let me carry what has tried to break you. Let me speak peace over your storm. My word is not empty. My promises do not fail. You have heard me before and you will hear me again. I do not change. I was with you then. I am with you now. I will remain with you forever. I will not abandon you, not in your weakness, not in your weariness, not in your wrestling. Take courage. Stand tall. You are stronger than the fear that stalks you. Use the authority I have entrusted to you. Clothe yourself in truth, speak my word with boldness, and walk forward in faith. Every enemy that seeks to devour your peace, every spirit that seeks to invade your home with darkness, will be driven out by the light you carry. They will tremble at my name upon your lips. They will flee when they see you rise in the armor I have given you. Do not allow bitterness to poison your spirit. Do not let delay become an excuse for doubt. When the provision tarries, remain steadfast. When the answer is slow, remain thankful. The enemy watches for complaint, waits for fear, feeds on frustration. But when you praise, when you trust, when you stand in the fire and still say, God is good, the darkness cannot remain. I inhabit the praises of my people, and my presence is your fortress. Keep your heart pure. Let your thoughts dwell on what is good and holy. Guard your lips from cursing what I am still building. Even in your lowest moment, lift your eyes. Even in your weakness, know that my strength will carry you. My forgiveness is not far from you. My mercy is not withheld. Come near to me and be cleansed. Let go of shame. Let go of guilt. Under the covering of my blood, no accusation can stand. No voice from your past may rise against what I have redeemed. Even now, my hand is moving on your behalf. I am silencing every tongue that has risen in judgment against you, dismantling every lie spoken over your name. I am lifting you out from the suffocating shadows, from the pit where despair has tried to hold you captive, and I am planting your feet upon the unshakable rock of my truth. No longer will you be haunted by the voice of condemnation or paralyzed by shame. I am clothing you in garments of praise, pouring over you songs that the enemy cannot silence, songs of freedom that rise like incense, songs of joy that swell like rivers, songs of hope that pierce through the darkest night. The ashes you once wore in mourning will be exchanged for a crown woven with light, and your soul will dance again. The sorrow that made your heart heavy will be transformed into movement, into laughter, into a new rhythm of life. Your weariness is breaking. Your night is ending. And though storms still swirl around you, you will rest beneath the shelter of my presence. My promises are wrapped around you like a cloak, and my love encircles you more tightly than the winds that roar beyond your window. Thousands may fall all around you, tens of thousands may stumble beside you, but you will stand untouched. You are hidden beneath the covering of my blood, marked and sealed by the covenant I have made with you. The enemy may come like a roaring lion, but he will find no entrance. He will see you clothed in my authority and guarded by my command. My angels have been dispatched. They surround you, they protect your dwelling, they lift you up that you may not even strike your foot against a stone. You have chosen to trust me. You have lifted your eyes toward my throne, and I will never turn away from you. My love rests upon you like morning dew, and no one, no power, no circumstance, no force, can strip this blessing from your life. My word does not fade. My promises are not broken. They are alive, breathing, eternal, and they are etched into the fabric of your future. Draw near each morning and drink from the wellspring of my presence. Let my voice be the first sound you hear and the last word you remember as you close your eyes. I will heal the wounds you've hidden. I will reach into the depths where pain still echoes, and I will speak peace into the silent places of your soul. What once bound you in fear will dissolve in the light of my love. The storms inside will hush at my whisper. You are not forsaken. Not for a moment have I left your side. Even in your loneliest hour, I stood beside you with tears in my eyes, longing for the moment you would let me lift you again. When your heart hungered for affection, I was already near. I heard the silent cries, the words you couldn't bring yourself to speak aloud. And I answered, not with judgment, but with mercy. I breathed strength into your lungs, renewed your faith when you felt it flicker, and began to open your eyes to the reality of my kingdom, one not made by hands, but by my spirit. All around you, the unseen is moving, angels walking with you, my hand opening ways through the wilderness. So walk boldly. I have called you to be a light in your home, a source of peace and strength in your community. You will not be a slave to the habits that once controlled you. You will not be defined by past failures or buried by the weight of guilt. I have given you a new name, a new heart, and a new story. And this story is filled with victory. You are not the weak or the lost. You are not the broken. You are not the one who stays down. You are the one I have raised, the one I have chosen, the one I have cleansed. Though you may stumble, my grace will always meet you. If you choose to rise again, and I know you will, I will open doors no man can shut. I will go before you and level mountains. I will forgive what you've done and disarm the enemy's accusations. His weapons will fall harmless at your feet, and his voice will be silenced in my presence. This moment is sacred. You've heard me speak, and your heart has understood. But I am not finished speaking. I am not done pouring my love into your soul. Return again tomorrow, and I will meet you. Just as I always have. Just as I always will. Let my voice become the very air that sustains you, the rhythm that steadies your soul from sunrise to the silent hours of night. Let every word I whisper into your spirit become the foundation upon which you stand when everything around you trembles. The weight of sorrow will loosen its hold. Darkness will lose its dominion. And when despair lurks at the edges, seeking to overtake you again, you will not be shaken, for my truth will rise in you like a shield of fire, and you will remember who you are in me. You will not bow to fear. You will not surrender to grief. For I, the Lord your God, have claimed you as my own. I do not come to you in fury or with condemnation. I come near with gentleness and power, placing my hand upon you, calling you by name with unshakable love. You are mine. I have seen the hidden wounds, the aching places you've long tried to silence. But I am not distant. I do not pass by. I enter those broken places with healing in my hands. I pour joy into you, not the shallow joy of fleeting comforts, but the unbreakable joy that is born of my spirit dwelling within your innermost being. Believe these words, not merely with your mind, but with your entire being, for the same Spirit who raised my Son from the grave is alive in you. He breathes in you. He burns in you. And where he dwells, death cannot linger, and hopelessness cannot stay. The days ahead are not empty or meaningless. They are overflowing with purpose, overflowing with blessing, overflowing with divine appointments prepared specifically for you. I walk beside you in every step you take. I go before you. I remain behind you. I stand within you. No weapon forged against you will succeed. No storm will pull you under. Even when the winds howl and waves rise, my love will not fail you. Even if the world forgets your name, I never will. My strength will be your anchor. My grace will be your refuge. Trust not in the things that pass, but in my eternal presence that never changes. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and my love toward you is unwavering. Lift your eyes from the dust and press forward, not with dread, but with courage. March steadily, knowing that your footsteps are held steady by my hand. Do not let shame speak louder than my mercy. Do not let guilt outshine my grace. You are chosen, clothed in power from on high, set apart for such a time as this. I have not called you to live bound by fear, but to walk in boldness and holiness. You are filled with my Spirit, the same Spirit that hovered over the deep and brought light into being. You are not fragile. You are not helpless. You are strong in me. Your words carry life. They soothe. They bless. They build. You are not one who curses or gossips, who sows division or embraces bitterness. You speak with wisdom and walk with clarity. You do not wallow in despair or dwell in anger. You embody faith, not as an idea, but as a way of living, breathing, and loving. Sin has no dominion over you. Evil has no claim. The doors to destruction have been sealed, and your eyes are fixed on the path of righteousness. Let only that which is noble, lovely, and life-giving pour from your lips. You are building on rock, not shifting sand. And as I transform you, your life will begin to glow with peace, peace that passes understanding. Harmony will fill the corners of your dwelling. My Spirit will rest upon your home, and the battles that once raged will be stilled by my voice. Before the earth was formed, I had you in my heart. Before light split the darkness, I had already written your name into my story. You are not an accident. You are not forgotten. I entrusted you with my gifts, not to bury them, but to make them shine. You will silence the roar of your enemies, walk upon trials unburned, and emerge victorious over every opposition, not by your strength, but by the power that flows through you from me. So do not look at the giants and call them unbeatable. Do not see the mountain and say it cannot move. I am the God who parts seas, stills storms, and brings the dead to life. My supernatural power is not distant, it is active in you now. Walk in patience. Walk in humility. And know this truth deep within: you were not created to fail. You were formed for fruitfulness. You are like a tree rooted by my river. Your leaves will not wither. Your fruit will come in season. And all that you do in obedience to my word will flourish. There is no drought that can dry you out, no fire that can consume you, for you are fed by living waters that never run dry.